Hello everyone, I'm Mimi and welcome back to my channel that is all about beauty, fashion, styling, and DIY. This video today is DIY, specifically sewing, and specifically sewing with vintage patterns. But before I get into my next couple of projects for the next month or so, please hit that like button and subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. And now on to the video. So, I love to sew, and I really love to sew vintage patterns. If you know anything about fashion history, then you'll know that over the course of the past 70 years, the actual fashionable silhouette has not changed. I'm not kidding. It really hasn't. It's been the same for 70 years. The styling of the clothes has come and gone, hemlines have gone up and down, but the true silhouette has been the same for 70 years. So a lot of the things we wear today could have been found in clothes from literally 70 years ago. For instance, these shoulder cutouts were popular in clothes in the 30s, yet I'm wearing a modern sweater dress. So usually when I sew, I like to sew clothes for the summer because they don't involve sleeves, and they're easier to make. Easier to get the cottons and the linens and the wool and the linens for these kinds of things. So I'm going to be showing you some vintage patterns and the fabrics I'm going to be using to make these. Again, I'm not making costumes, I'm not doing resto Bible, I'm literally making clothes for myself. These are clothing patterns, so when I'm done with them, they're not going to look like 1930s out of a movie. That's not my point. They're not supposed to be historically accurate or sewn with all vintage like fabrics and things like that. They're literally modern clothes made with vintage patterns because I like the styling. I think they're interesting. So let me show you this first pattern. This is a McCalls pattern. It's this dress right here. Not sure how clearly you can see this, but this is the first one, and it has a cape. I'm not making the cape. Pleats. I'm not sure if you can see it, but this has this beautiful zigzag front right there. I'll put in some better pictures so you can see what I mean. It has this zigzag that goes like this, down the front, diagonal down the front and back to the waistline. It is belted, has a button placket in the back seam. It's really pretty. This pattern is actually for a sports dress and cape, and it's from the 30s, although I'm not sure what year in the 30s, probably early to mid 30s from the styling in the picture. But it's really pretty, and I plan on making that out of this. I'm not going to take it out of fabric, really, out of plastic, but this beautiful kind of mustard yellow linen that I have in my stash. That's what I'm going to make this out of. Buttons I don't know about yet. I'm probably going to do covered buttons because buttons are something that I have found are really hard to source. And so, yeah, I'll give you updates on this, but I really want to show you the finished product when I'm done. So that's the first one. Now this second pattern is actually from the 40s. It's a pinafore dress. Pinafore dresses for the past couple of seasons have been really popular. This is the dress. This is from, like I said, the 40s. It's this pretty sweet heart to the neck right there, and the back is so cute. It has this one button in the back right there, and again the skirt placket that buttons down. I am not good at making buttons, buttonholes. Sometimes I make them by hand, sometimes I use my back of this a hidden button placket so that I can use snaps and then sewing the buttons on the outside, or I might only do 2 buttons and leave the rest of it sewn shut down the back, mostly until you get to about maybe just under the last button where I will leave it open so that it looks like it's a true buttoning placket. I might do that. I think that's most likely what I'm going to do to get around the buttons. But this one button up here is definitely going to have to be a functional button. I love open back dresses too, if you've noticed the theme. And for this, I'm going to be stash busting again. And again, I don't know what I'm going to be using for buttons, so I don't know. This is broadcloth, and it's this pretty mauve pink color. It's a really pretty deep kind of rose with a purple lavender tone to it that I think will look spectacular and modern in this particular dress. Now I have some other patterns I'm going to show you that I'm going to be making from probably scraps, and I don't know what I'm going to be using yet. Again, stash busting scraps. So first I have this hat pattern. This is actually 2 hat patterns, but I have these. This is from the 30s. I love little 30s hats, so this is going to be fun. These hats have a lot of pieces, but they're all cloth, and they should be easy to sew. I've sewn hats before, but what I like about this particular pattern is I don't have to try to expand the hat sizes. Most vintage hat sizes are in size 22, I've noticed, and this one is a 23, so yay! No grading the hat up. But I plan on making all of these hats. The first one I think I'm going to make is this one right here, and I'm thinking for this one I'm going to make a navy, no, not navy, beige, and then like a goldy brown color, because those colors seem to be in vogue for hats right now. From what I can see on sites like Gigi and Pip and something color, it's another hat site. It's really popular with, like, you know, the hip girls on Instagram. This one, I have some really pretty summer weight blue wool. I might make that one in the blue wool. And I'm not sure what I'm going to make this one out of yet, but I plan on it. This is this blue one right here. This is the back. It's a tilt front hat, so it sits very forward. This one has a round back, and this one has a shaped to the back, the head like this. So these are not, these are more like tilt caps, like they lean forward on your forehead in that style from the 30s that I think is so beautiful. These will be fun, really fun for summer. Then I have another hat pattern, and with a purse. So this is a beret that drapes to the side, and this is the same hat. And then I have this little cap right there. This one, I don't know what I'm going to be making them out of yet, because this hat is actually a size 22, and I'm going to have to grade this up. So I don't know what I'm going to be making these out of yet. I'm thinking cottons. I'm definitely going to put the bows on the back of this one because I think it's super cute, and I'm really going to like that, enjoy wearing that. I am also going to make the purse with this one, so I'm going to be looking for some ring handles, probably on Amazon. That seems to be the easiest place to get them, but yeah, cute little summer hats. And then my last project is a skirt, and this skirt is from the 1950s. This pattern is super easy. It's literally 2 pieces, 2, with pockets and a waistband. So these 2 pieces are cut from the same piece, and then the back is pleated toward the center, and just pleated, like folded towards that back seam, and it opens up there with a zipper. So this is super easy, and I don't have any fabric to make this one with yet. I'm thinking a very lightweight denim or a twill would be really pretty. I'm thinking blue because I really want this to be an everyday skirt. I want to wear this every day, and it needs something with a drape that's not too heavy, but some body, like a body with drape. So that would be really pretty for this. And yeah, I am going to keep you posted because, you know, I want you to be able to follow along how these projects are going. I'm not going to be showing any some making of videos, but I am going to be giving you updates about how they fit, and of course I'm going to be showing you the final projects. But that's really it with these patterns. If you like this video, again, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you don't, give it a thumbs down and tell me how I can improve. I'm Mimi, and